Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Good morning, I guess, from where I am. Well, I say morning, I haven't slept yet. This is also, right now I'm just yapping to do the volume check, so just give me a moment. Sounds pretty good right now for me, at least. And, right now, let me just turn the volume on the thing I use to volume check down because it's a known psychological thing where if you're hearing yourself speak, especially at a delay, your brain just kind of like soft locks and then just doesn't know what to say. So let me just turn my own volume down so that doesn't happen to me. Yeah. I promised to be live about 3.5 hours earlier than I did. I got sidetracked. First of all, because Ziox ended stream at 1:30 a.m., which is about what I expected, but then restarted stream for another hour because he wanted to finish the 3.0 quest. So then, I stayed and watched that. Then I got myself some snacks, some food, and then binge watched YouTube a bit. And I had to set up for this stream, which also took another like half an hour. Yeah, no, by the way, for the very first time on this channel, I actually prepared a thumbnail for this stream, which, if you're live right now, if you're watching live, you can see. Or I guess, if you're watching the VOD, right, the thumbnail here, this is usually, right, what I do is I stream and I just stick with whatever auto-generated thumbnail YouTube creates. And then, about a day later, it compiles, like, 3 thumbnails that are auto-generated throughout that are generated from the VOD, and I can pick one of the 3. And if all of them look terrible, I sometimes just take a screenshot from the game and put that like on there like 2 days after I've gone live. That's usually what I do. I for once I actually went and snatched the version art for this patch and put that on there because I feel like it fits. So yeah, no, look at this. Look at the increase in production quality. And I also gone and changed the thumbnail for the stream we just did some hours ago now, where yeah, the casters, poles, building, and all of that. If you haven't watched that, I suggest you watch my suffering from a few hours ago. It was quite the experience. But since then, I've come to terms with it, and also I spent like 2 or 3 hours in the Divergent universe, just slowly getting used to her playstyle. So I think I now have a better grasp of how this team works, hopefully speaking. So, anyways, yeah. I think that's probably enough yapping for me, and if I can't think of anything else, I will just start the quest. So yeah. And that's also, by the way, why I'm standing in front of Divergent Universe. I was, if you have never gotten to X5 of this current Amphorius Divergent Universe, it is quite the experience. A single run takes an hour and a half easily. Well, especially if you're at, like, low spender investment, which I am at. Yeah, no. Each fight takes, like, 10 to 15 minutes. It's annoying as hell. Oh yeah, and I level 10 this talent. I level 10 Dalt. So now we have a 20% res pen. Res pen shred, and then we have... This is the only thing that's not leveled and is not particularly a priority, so I'm gonna just, like, yeah, that's gonna happen later. But yeah, no, I think my Casterus is ready for the... Yeah, I think I'm ready for this. Oh, why is my Gallagher so slow? I could have sworn I have had speedier stuff. Guess not. Has this always been my build? Has my build always been 2-piece, 2-piece? Okay, Rame has 8 speed. Do I want to steal speed from Rame? How much speed does my Rame have? 163. Okay, I like to keep Rame on 163. So maybe not. Or at least above 160. Maybe I can level this. That seems good. Okay, that's nice. That's not nice. That's good. So I want to see more of that. And less of that. Okay, you know what? Okay, this is better. Alright, switching over to this. This is already speed stuff. This is, I can't really do anything about this. Oh yeah, I can get some speed here. Because I think I've swapped a few people off of Hackerspace. Not enough people, apparently. I think Bronya is probably speed tuned. So, let me just quickly check. Again, I'm stalling a little bit. Okay, 141 speed. I can sack a little bit of speed from Bronya. Yeah, one thing I found while playing this is I found that Gallagher is a bit too slow. My Gallagher is a bit slow. So let's just try to give him a little bit extra speed. 146, that's better. But okay, that's 5. I'm fine with that. This, do I have a break rope from Fleet of the Ageless? That. I mean, it doesn't even help this team. That's the thing. I don't think it even helps the team that much. No. In fact, there has to be a better. There has to be a better thing. Give me a moment. I know this is I'm supposed to be questing, and that it is late at night, that I probably won't be able to stream for a maximum 2.5 hours, but I just really want to, because when I get into the quest, right, I'm not going to be gearing anyone, so I want to make sure that before I go in, the team feels as comfortable to play as possible, which maybe is, you know, Kazarus' team is not known to be particularly comfortable, but it is what it is. Let's see. How much effect rest do I have? Effect rest. Okay, I have enough effect rest. I can run Broken Keel, no? Although to be fair, this is giving quite a bit of effect rest, so we'll see. Broken Keel. So we need what? Break effect and speed? We don't need energy regen, right? Oh no, we do want energy regen. What the hell am I thinking? Man. Okay, energy regen. There we go. Sphere. I guess just... How much effect res does he have right now? 31.4. Let me just double check. Alright, and let's just, So Gallagher will be doing a bit less damage on break, but we'll be getting ult up more, which is which is, to be fair, more important in a Casterus team. I'm just looking for... Okay, there's speed there. Force Adder with speed? No, Force Adder with speed. Alright, let's just enhance this. I hope that some of this goes into speed. I said hopefully some of this goes into speed. I said hopefully some of this goes into speed. I said hopefully some of this goes into speed. Frick off. Okay. Sparkle has a speed on that, but I feel like Sparkle probably needs it. Okay. Does Bronya need that 5 speed? Can Bronya give up 3? Okay, so a 130... I prefer to have a 134 speed Bronya. No, she cannot. Okay, then let me just swap around Heroics a bit. Oh, do I trade this for 4 speed? I think I do. Even though Team can't take full advantage of it just because speed tuning is more important. So yeah, I'll probably swap a lot of these around these relics around at some point, but it is what it is. Just do this. Switch with this. Wait, does Bronya have enough effect reds? No. Okay. Man. Just steal that off of you. And now does Lynx have... This is the thing with horizontal investment. Does Link have enough effect res here? Okay, Lynx has plenty. Okay, we're good. Okay, so now Gallagher has 151 speed. Still a non-zero amount of break effect. Now with ERR. And boosting crit damage of allies. I think we're in the clear here. I mean, ideally, right, I would get a outgoing healing thing with a speed buff, but I don't think that is quite possible. So yeah, it is what it is. At the end of the day, if this is as much speed I get, it is what it is. Maybe I could. Maybe I could go 2-piece speed here. Okay, I know I'm spending way too much time gearing. I apologize for that, but I really want to figure this out. Maybe I could go 2-piece speed, which needs Sacerdo. Where is Sacerdo? What does the Sacerdo boost look like again? These, right? Are any of these speed? I don't think any of these are speed. Okay, I guess maybe not. I do have this spare one, though, so I can go here. Swap this out for a Sacerdo. If I have one. Looking for speed and break effect. Just speed. I think I've like utterly drained myself of any speed Sacerdo just because of... Okay, no, I have a few pieces here. Okay, let's just do that. And okay, so we have a 3-piece here. So this one can be swapped out for... Now, here's a question. Do I have a Sacerdo outgoing healing bonus? I do. Do I have one with speed? No, but honestly, I'm fine with this. Okay, sure, give me crit damage and HP. The 2 stats I don't need. I mean, I guess HP is nice in this team because having more HP to survive is better than not having the HP to survive when your health is being constantly drained. And there we go, 2-piece, 155 speed. A lot better. I prefer to hit 160 speed, but I don't think that is quite possible with the relics I have on me. So, yeah, now that we have stalled for a quarter of an hour, it's about to be 6 a.m. Let's get prepared to start the quest. Let me just do one final check just to make sure everything's good. Don't question my tribute's crit rate. It's I don't want to hear about it. 150, 161, 155, 80, 89. Again, I prefer to have a little more, but it is what it is. It doesn't, I don't, not much I can do about it. Actually, do I have a, freezing base. I think this is still all right. Maybe is there something else that he would prefer? I mean, what is real is good? I guess Kuko Pro. I guess I can go for this. But like, if that gives to Casterus, then like, it doesn't really help at all. So maybe not. Maybe the post-op. No, I think this is fine because break effect. I think his break effect does contribute to healing. So, no, I think this is good enough. All right, that's enough stalling. I'm gonna quickly go make sure that I have enough water, and I'll start the quest then. So be right back. Give me 1 minute while I guess you just watch Casterus. All right. Okay, back with water. Alright, let's get started. By the way, today we're not going to get through that much. We're probably just going to get through the first hour and a half. And the rest is going to be tomorrow or maybe the day after if we don't finish it. So yeah, let's go. Oh, 160J is pretty damn good. Yeah, let's view the story recap. 正在众人静候纷争的半神从试炼中诞生时 Okay, so it starts from the beginning of last patch. Alright. Yes. We saved Finon from the trial. Also, this is the perfect time for me to do the actual rolling check, so while Stella's talking, let me just check. 为了寻求理解，他决定首先向恩师旋风老将克拉特鲁斯请教。二人不欢而散。 Oh, I just realized, while playing the game, I turned down their volume, so let's just change that. Alright, let's do the volume checks again. Also, oh, I can't click it. Also, while I'm doing the volume check, I'm still reading what's happening. But, yeah, the Kremnoans, led by, I forgot his name. Right, Krataros, who did not really agree with Minamos, kind of towed the traditionalist line in terms of Kremnoan historiography and culture, I guess. But yeah, let me just again talk at the same time Stella's talking, not out of any disrespect, because I really need to see how the volume balances. 但最终还是成功救出那颗夏和他生父的火种。Alright, the volume check works. That's all I wanted to see. Alright, let me put away my setup here to check volume balancing. And keep going. Alright, so yes. Trian got, well, okay. Don't forget about. I know this is still talking. Don't forget, you were also there. Trian and Cass, yeah, we were there too. Anyways, we were to smash the grove, yes, but there is no longer a grove. And yeah, we fought the totally not Phynon and totally not Dark Phynon and rescued an Exagris and Cersei, who is now living in him.
就在众人返程途中，奥赫玛城内，旋风老将
And yes, Petals tried to abduct Chinon to undergo the trial himself.
同意袒露记忆，以便实现旋风人与奥赫玛人的和解。
Yes.
不料，
right.
就在提宝等人打算夜见岁月泰坦欧洛尼斯修补记忆时，
yeah, and the big sad. I am. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing about streaming this late. Half an hour ago, I just got pinged on Kafka mains that there is a new code that contains some jades, and the code is all caps farewell. I don't think that bodes well for the outlook of this quest. I have a feeling that Trian will not be the only one. There will be some people joining her at the end of the West Wind, probably. Yeah.
计划一波三折，但万迪以分针
Yep,
半神
might
之
almost
姿
save
归
the day,
来，协
and
助
that
众
was
人
a
成
freaking
功
cool
夺回
ass
国者。
entrance.
不久后，他成功说服子明放下对宿仇的成见，
Yep.
便与众人告别，返回家乡，踏
And
上
blood
对抗黑爪的
dissolved
前线。
the freaking Kremnoan kingdom.
另一边，众人为神力耗尽，
Yep.
化作娃娃的提安举行了简单的葬礼。接过提安的遗愿，众人将在烛火之旅的道路上
07
继续
to
向
Trian.
前。
Sure, let's go. Okay, this is just this text is talking about Appa.
这环绕着鲜花的芬芳，我们可不可以多歇歇一会儿？
See, any other day, right, casters? I would have allowed you to. For those of you that don't speak Chinese, casters like, oh, look at all these flowers. If you would permit, maybe we could rest here for a bit. You see, any other day I would be like, oh yeah, sure, we can AFK here for a while. No, not today. We have something to do. Oh, we're starting right next to Trian. That's a choice. Man, I thought, you know, after 6 weeks we'll be over this. We don't have to freaking reopen the old wounds and freaking. Yeah. Oh yeah, I already talked to Chibi standing there while doing that woo firm. If you, again, check out that stream if you're interested. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this is related to Caceres, no? Oh yep, it is. Talk about how, yeah. Man. Alright. You've also thought about if you could lend them. Alright, we also got Oronix's core flame with us, so that's gonna play a role with Mem at some point. Oh yeah, well, hopefully this patch, Mem learns more vocab. But here are the greetings from your first hunter. We are Trian. So it was a shame that you couldn't. Okay, yeah, you also thought about if you can lend the power from Oronix, for you want to hear the greeting from your first encounter. We are Trian. It was a shame that you couldn't. To bring the soul that crossed the Netherrealm back to the world of living. It's too difficult. Well, the Netherrealm, eh? And do you have more lines here? The brave girl who crossed the myriad passages eventually stopped here. May all who have lost their way on the long paths of fate meet again at the end of the West Wind, where flowers bloom in spring. This is just emotional damage. Usually they have like 2 or 3 lines, so let's see. Do we have 2 or 3? It seems like we have 2. Yeah, it's just two that loops back and forth. Alright, let's do the quest.
提里西庇俄斯的回忆，揭示了最初的预言。
Yep.
众人将与一人离别，唯其人将觐见奇迹。此乃命运使然。
Yeah, originally I thought that meant just of the Tribioses, one will survive. But I've seen it brought up by a few of my friends in the wider community that this could be referring to the entire Chrysos' heir. And, you know, one of the trailers they released for Casper seems to affirm that, and that concerns me. That really concerns me.
如果接受欧洛尼斯的试炼，预言是否也会在我身上应验？
Well, I would like to say hopefully not, but considering what we saw at the end of the last patch, and also, again, during that same Casper's trailer I talked about a moment ago, still, buddy, oh pal, things don't look that bright for you right now. I'm gonna be honest.
无论如何，得给阿格莱亚一个答复。
Alright, and isn't the freaking Senate, the Council of Elders, plotting something? The freaking oh yeah.
是你呀，爹。前阵子你借给我的诗集，我读完了，还给你。
我还以为你最近抽不出时间阅读。
Oh.
近来冗物颇多，我便尽快读完了。
有麻
Okay.
烦时，不是会读得更慢些吗？
人在自知时间所剩无多时，总能突破桎梏。
I
问题
guess.
层出不穷，反倒让我的阅读效率
You
变
see,
得拔
maybe
草。
like 2 or 3 years ago, I would have said that's BS. But then, like, you know, when you get to uni, you learn that under time pressure, you can do some incredible stuff.
的确，我想起在寿亭求学的时光，
Yeah,
每逢
exactly.
考试，领一诚心复习的时候，
Okay,
平日我
I
想
would
着
say
在
I got more
并跳
efficient
入
and
清晰
organized
起
with everything, including my actual studies. But sure.
是这个道理。记得你和白垩一样，都是这种学派的门徒。纳克夏的考核，想来和我
Okay.
比较
All right. Of course, freaking Goliath having digs at Anaxagoras in the same sentence that she first brings him up. Yep.
纳克夏老师教授的科目是炼金术入门，还有神话史。平心而论，
啊
是学生最害怕的2门课程。
Let me just put this into you know, like real subjects real quick. Chemistry and history. Oh boy.
有一位毒神的大表演家讲授历史，自然令人恐惧了。
回忆起来，时常有人冲上讲台与他理论，否定那些不敬神的观点。
Yeah.
阿格莱亚大人，你和纳克夏老师的关系也一直如此吗？
Good
他公
question.
然蔑视人们的信仰，质疑烛火使命的正当性。我与他的立场必定水火难容。你求学时，肯定也听说过他的外号。
穿着华服的大地兽。
Huh.
在我看来，这说法反而对大地兽不太有利。
Again, always trust like Goliath to have digs at freaking to have digs at Anaxagoras.
但除去令人难以忍受的自傲，我尊敬他作为学者的本色。
Fair
为
enough.
了内心恪守
You
之
know, no matter how much you
他不注意世界
disagree with someone, if they're like
只需要
really
决心。
holds true to their principles and beliefs, you gotta respect it.
阿纳克萨格拉斯的人生就像一出讽刺剧。他身为黄金翼，却拒绝聆听神谕。
Yep.
他不敬神明。
神明却选择了他。
Yep.
没
Precisely.
错，瑟西斯选择了他。你
Yes.
心有疑虑吗，爹？金线颤动了。当下的气氛不像是漫无意义的闲谈。
Well,
我想知道，接下来你对他有何安排？
他在盗火行者一役中立下了功劳，我愿意退让一步，给他时间
okay.
找出玻璃火种的方
You
法。
know, Goliath can be reasonable. Sometimes.
但如果纳克夏节外生枝，做出可能危害我的
Then
决定
yeah,
我绝不会吝惜
Goliath
机会
really likes to pull the triggers. Like, oh well, well, I tried. Mods get him. The Glaya in a nutshell.
果然如此。
Yep.
烛火是黄金翼的宿命。他现在的样子就像一具行尸。以其凌云的自尊，相信阿纳克萨格拉斯会做出体面的选择。
Well, not if you freaking use this way of speaking.
或许老师在自知时间所剩无多时，也能突破桎梏。
Right,
你有
and
自己的想法。
yeah.
我理解，不妨换个时间细细讨论。
Yeah, didn't they talk about how some like Anaxagoras is technically like
但
already
眼
dead?
下，我们得先招待客人。
Yeah.
你来了，
Yo, what's up?
这也意味着你愿意接受欧洛尼斯的试炼。
Sure, I guess.
这位圣兽和泰坦有着千丝万缕的联
Sacred
系，
beast.
同样不可或缺。
Okay, Mem likes it. But also, I also noticed a complete lack of non-mem words in the voice line. So it seems like we still have a bit of ways to
规范
go.
火种本是黄金翼的职责，阁下鼎力相助，我实在感激不尽。但接
Alright.
受试炼的风险，也请你仔细掂量。成为半神意味着你将舍弃人的身份，接过欧洛尼斯的神权，只身背负翁法罗斯
You
的
know, I'll
信
be honest. This feels a little bit counter to the to the act of trailblazing to attach yourself this much to a world. But sure, let's roll with it.
从此，你的命运将和我等交织在一起，再无分离的可能，直至创世的终点。
How about we make Mem do it? Mem.
拥有资质的黄金翼稀世难寻，如果这条路走不通，我也只能放低标准。城中仍有不少雅努萨波利斯的祭司，以及他们的后裔。若别无选择，我会在这些人中征集适格者。
I guess. Oh. Yo. Okay. How many lines was that? That was the third line. All right. This is good progress. Third line Mem has. We already got 英雄, which means hero. Let's go. Maybe by 3.4, 3.5-ish. Mem will speak in mostly comprehensible sentences, mixed in with the occasional mems. Hopium. I mean, yeah, I guess. The Time Titan is just a bit reclusive. Not really malevolent. Yeah, kinda.
你很熟悉那位泰坦，
Well, that Titan delivered Mem to us, so... That's a lot of words worth of meaning for not a lot of mems, but mems, but
脱
sure.
离了经历而独立存在的记忆。
虽然不知道原因，但我可以为迷迷作证。先前在重院，
Yeah?
我听见那位泰坦的低吟，他的话语中满是伤痛和埋怨，但确实没有恶意。
既然你下定了决心，就先回玉宫休
Alright,
息。
well...
等到仪式准备
Okay,
妥当，
there's no way we actually get succeed at this, right? No way in hell.
事态发展至此，我身为领路人难辞
Like,
其
we're
咎
not getting ourselves this attached to this world
你
this
们一次
easily.
次为奥赫玛挺
This
身
early,
而出，
right? No.
仅凭一尊秘录，早已难表谢意。待大事尘埃落定，愿我们还能长谈一次。 关于诸位的归程，还有天空的组成。
Let's go.
是时候揭开禁忌，
Maybe.
将这些议题
Maybe.
摆上台面了。
Once we make sure Aquila won't freaking smite us down, we can re-establish contact with the freaking Astral Express because poor Welt's Himiko and the rest of and I guess Marsh is freaking asleep frozen in the freaking ice. So I guess maybe Sunday and Black Swan are worried sick about us. I know Welt and Himiko definitely are, so yeah. I would love to discuss that.
回去前，跟霞蝶也打个招呼吧。
Yeah. Alright, sure. I don't see a Goliath around here, but yo, Cass, this looks weird. What's up? Let's do this. See, this is a nice thing about running this team. You can actually, during the Trailblaze missions, you can just switch to style. Yo, what's up?
阁下，祝你和迷迷一切顺利。我没什么，只是有些事想找阿格莱雅大人谈谈。此前我借给他一本诗集，是提安大人转赠给我的。再往前回溯，是一位诗人留给他的遗物。
After while doing their firm, I took the time to talk to Trippy to see her lines, and yeah, apparently, Trian was accompanied by like many bards, who then eventually all passed one by one before she reconvened with the other Tribioses.
主人离世后，私人物品本该被清理，但提安大人知道我喜欢读书，就送给了我。
Fair enough.
不，它平平无奇，绝不是什么孤本，是一部寓言诗。在遥远之地，有座名为斯提克西亚的城邦。某天，一头被黑潮侵蚀的巨人从天而降，如同死亡本身。
Like death, Styx, death, dragon. There's a bit of foreshadowing here.
巨龙吞下了城邦的公主，因此遭到勇士们的围剿。人们将恶龙击倒，却发现龙腹中的公主已然离世。悲伤的女王请来一位炼金术士，用龙的血肉复活了公主，可她却失去了生前的记忆，化作另一头四处为恶的龙。
You know.
繁荣的斯提克西亚。
I have a feeling this is heavy foreshadowing with in regards to Cass's own backstory. See, I am on the same wavelengths. Exactly, ma'am. That I actually did pick that because I think Cass would like it more if I said that.
这本书的作者名叫阿尔基皮亚，是周游过许多城邦的吟游诗人。他的遗物里有诗歌、词典，最多的还是悲喜剧的剧本。设计神话的书上会有划线和笔记。他的自己在翻阅这些书籍时，我仿佛看见了阿尔基皮亚的一生。这种感觉
I guess that's kind of a part of the purpose of these books.
就好像他并未离去，依然活着。
Yeah?
是啊，写作、绘画、留影，
Oh
想用
yeah,
各种
because
方式记录下什么，仿佛是人的天性。
It feels, if we feel accomplished by leaving a mark on stuff, right? Like that's an inherent human nature, right? We don't want to be forgotten, even long after we're gone.
说到留影，先前为阁下拍摄照片时，出于礼貌，不能翻阅石机里的照片。但我也很好奇那位粉霞天女的故
We
事。
can show you photos of March.
我走过翁法罗斯的许多城邦，可从未了解过天外的世界。如果有机会，算了，这都是后话。
Alright, sure.
现在，
After
我只
we
希望阁下平安度过十
may
年。
or may not fail this, we will somehow probably make it out alive and talk to you about it.
看来没别的事了，回去和丹恒聊聊吧。
Alright, sure.
希望阁下能平安度过试炼。
Alright, thank you. Merci beaucoup. Alright, back to the Bass Chambers. I still find it interesting how you can't teleport to any of the things in our own room and we have to go to use this teleport. Which, to be fair, isn't that far away, but it's just interesting that we can't teleport to our own damn room. Oh, that's fine on, eh? So what is this? I should be trying to activate these more and more. As usual, Destiny has delivered you another gift. Once the surge in your chest has died down, a few pieces of shattered crystal lie motionlessly in your hand. Who salvaged them from the long river of the past? Unfortunately, that's a question that isn't easy to answer. Has been that long since we moved in here. Huh. Yo.
公民大会。
This seems
没错。
interesting.
搭档也回来了，正好，这件事我
All
们最
right.
好都知情。
What is it, Mr. White Calamity? In case you don't know, Finon's name in CN is Baiye, which means White Calamity, which is a very interesting comparison to the Dark Calamity that is, you know, the Black Tide. Anyways. More trouble?
谈不上麻烦，我只是觉得两位应该对奥赫玛的内部局势有更多了解。
Okay.
还记得先前盯梢我们的元老院吗？
Yes.
他们似乎有新动作了。
And what is it?
跟你补充下前情，元老院是由翁法罗斯的城邦代表们组成的权力机构，手握圣城的立法权，负责主持数亿的
Yep.
公民大会。
They're the legislature. I've gotten that. And the Citizens Assembly.
这是奥赫玛
Okay.
最重要的社会活动，影响力之大，甚至能左右烛火之旅的动向。阿格莱亚也无法笼络所有人心，即便他拥有
Fair enough.
横跨千年的视野和
I
智
mean, I
慧。
wouldn't even say that she's that good at winning over the hearts of people.
下次回折纸大学，该让你重温下考试长什么样了。
Alright.
每隔5至10年，元老院便会在黎明云崖举办公民大会。
Dawn Cloud. Okay, so they organize this
届时
assembly.，
代表们将针对重大议题进行投票，比如
Okay, so they're just
以阿格莱
holding
亚为
a
首的黄
session.
金叶
Okay,
是否
of the
有权治理圣
legislature.
城，以及对泰坦的征伐是否应该继续。
Right, so I guess technically Aglaya's powers are granted by the Council of Elders, and the Assembly is the required, like, vote of confidence, I guess. That's needed, like, periodically to reassure that, like, Aglaya still has the authority.
听起来是一种平衡英雄与凡人的机制。
Yep,
没错，
precisely.
但问题在于，元老院中有不怀好意的极端分子，他们将公民大会视作制衡黄金翼的手段，想以此彻底控制烛火之旅。姑且
Okay.
称他们为反对派吧。过去100年召开的10余次大会上，支持反对派的声浪一直在暗中壮大。幸亏有阿格莱亚坐镇，烛火之旅才能延续至今。
I mean, I know we're supposed to be taking Aglaya's side here, but, like, if we think about it the other way around, freaking Aglaya's, like, you know, kind of the freaking slowly building. It's basically has a freaking police state. It's freaking, and you know, like, she isn't like power hungry in the sense that she wants power for the sake of power, but she is still concentrated a lot of power within her, and you know, it's like. I can see why some more dissatisfied members of the Senate might think of her as something as like a kind of a similar to, I guess, the freaking Gaius Julius Caesar in our world, Caesar. I mean, I don't agree with them, but I get it. You know, like they're not. I wouldn't say they're being completely unreasonable. I get
下一
it.
届公民大会召开在即，这一次局势又有了新的变数。果然，你也意识到了。
Yes.
我担心纳克夏老师会被元老院利用，阿
Okay.
格莱亚一定会回收瑟西斯的火种， 但老师如今的状态极其特殊，谁也不知道玻璃火种可能产生的影响。老师向来只关心自己的研究，肯定也想逃离金线的监视，保全自身。如果这时反对派向他递出了橄榄枝，
He'd probably say yes.
你怀疑他会背叛烛火之旅，倒戈向元老院？
Yep.
纳克夏老师从不相信神谕，倒也没有背叛一说。但他教导过许多黄金翼，早已是奥赫玛重要的盟友。我实在不愿眼睁睁看着同袍兵戈相向。
各种缘由我理解了，有什么我们能做的吗？
我相信老师的为人，打算向阿格莱亚求情，为他争取更多时间。届时，只要两位清楚我在争取什么，就是最大的帮助。
All right, we got
感谢
it.
你的坦诚。
Yep, thanks for the
事
transparency.
情总是扎堆而至，你和迷迷还有应对欧洛尼斯的试炼，我也计划
Oh,
去一趟。
you're going to the
搜集
grove?
更完整的线索。
Stay safe.
总是在麻烦你们，真不好意思。希望欧洛尼斯能仁慈一些，多通融。
Because the grove isn't the
记得
safest
当时
place
在
to
重
be.
渊，他还挺青睐
Just saying. Especially now that we have a -1 Titan freaking watching over the people that go there to like make sure they don't get lost and get killed. Yeah, Aronix was quite fond of us and only us. Didn't seem to care much for the
好
rest
好
of
养精蓄
humanity.
锐吧。过几日我们窝心见。
Alright, sure.
对了，以防万一，如果你们想了解元老院和公民大会，不妨读读这份书卷。
Alright, will do. Democratic politics has always fascinated the different city-states. Okay. So Alchema is kind of the essence of Amphorius. Alchema to Amphorius is Alchema to Amphorius is essences to ancient Greece. Is what I think is happening here, right? It's like how like Custom Kremnos is clearly inspired off of Sparta, right? Going reforms, Alchemist City's assembly took to the stage. Democracy for all. Okay. It's important to know that. Okay. The precious rights of Alchema's original citizens are becoming increasingly diluted. Okay, for... Okay. In other words, Alchemist Citizens' assembly system will continue to evolve. Yes. No political system can survive if they do not allow themselves to evolve. Ye citizens, yes. They must be strictly regulated, so it's not a democracy for all. Naturalized citizens' rights were once the foci of this. Okay. Imperative, judging for final outcomes. Okay, so okay, I guess this makes sense. Okay, so now the people that find refuge find in Alchema have equal citizenship rights. Okay. That's good. Follow strict protocols. Yep, the Council of Elders. Post Citizens Assembly agenda venue. Yes, topics are proposed. Okay, so it's just your general legislature stuff. Results a tally using pottery shards blessed with Cephalus's runes. That just sounds a bit antiquated, but sure. Was voting Dolia placed throughout Alchema during assemblies? Okay. Core functions of the Citizen Assembly. This assembly wields important capacities of legislative power. Okay. Appointment, foreign policy. So basically, this first bit is all just standard legislature stuff, except they also have the power to actually... They actually have military powers as well, which is usually to belong to executive branch of government in a separation of power system. Look at me, being literate in freaking basic governmental functions. But rather a means to ensure that the elites, yep, a Roman Senate moment, and also I guess just all like I guess they're called 元老院 since the end for a reason because they're supposed to be this Greco-Roman idea of a legislature. Jointly managed Yakima was decided by the Citizens Assembly system. Yep. Okay, and this is just talking about how this is a representative democracy. Principal members, Lycurgus and Antikythera. Theoros. Neutrality is well noted by all. Okay, so assembly chairs, I assume that means that means he's kind of like the speaker of the house. Oh, kindness. Shown effective in the Hamas governance. Yeah, so the main leader of the opposition, I guess. Alright, sure. That's a bit of a dense read for 6:30 a.m., but whatever.
复杂的内政和人际关系，也是问题的导火索。
Well, yeah.
还没到安心的时候啊，我们得在这张大网中找准自己的位置。
Yep. Alright, now we rest up. Rest for one night.
紧张。
Okay. It's so I don't know. There is a certain comedic value in them just memeing until and then just sort of chucking a random word at the end. Meme junk. Everything will be fine.
希望一切顺利吧。都经历过新神的瞥视了，本地神明的考验，你应该也能应对。
Hopefully, I mean, also not gaze of an aeon, mind you, 4 aeons, right? Freaking. I forgot their name. What's the Aeon of Destruction's name again? I already forgot. It's been too long since I actually seen the freaking Aeons because F4X is all about Titans this, Titans that, and there's a whole set of other proper nouns I have to remember, so then the old set of proper nouns just got lost to our now. And also again, my main area of expertise is Genshin lore, not Star Wars lore, but oh, who is? I don't know. I think it starts with N. Okay, screw this, I'm searching this up. I am searching this up. I'm sort of gonna look at this and go like, and just facepalm, go like, I'm stupid. Nanook, there we go. Okay, yeah, no, I'm stupid. Yeah, so we've got the gaze of Nanook, of God damn it, have I really forgotten all the Aeon names? Clipos, there we go. Nanook, Clipos, that one I remember on my own. Frick, man. Like, I can tell you exactly how they look like, but I can't, for the life of me, remember their name. Shippei. Yes. Okay, so Nanook, Klepas, Sipe, and the remembrance one. Fully. There we go. Yeah, no, I have just fully forgotten the Aeon names. It's been too long since I reviewed it. I know, like, I know who they are. I know what they do. I know what they're like. I know what they look like. I just cannot remember their names because I just stuck with names. But yeah, 4 Aeons. Pretend the last like 2 minutes it didn't happen and I didn't embarrass myself. But yeah, we should be able to overcome this.
我们也习惯在正午的日光下入睡了呀。
I mean, yeah, I guess if there's just sun all day every day, you eventually get used to it.
也许，翁法罗斯的开拓之旅要步入新的阶段了。
Yeah. Alright. Lands of Fury in Nicanor. A few days later, at the Vortex of Genesis.
阁下，欧洛尼斯的图腾虚位以待。
Alright.
若你已准备好成为翁法罗斯的支柱，便上前来。
Let's go. What's the worst that could happen? I definitely using a technique. That's the worst that could happen. Let me just stop back up on those real quick. Walk for cinema.
接受泰坦试炼的感觉很奇妙。啊，我词穷，无
Okay.
法准确形容，
That's
你只能自行体会了。
not a
相信
particularly
你能做到。
helpful description, but sure. Feels so sad to see only 2 Tribioses standing next to each other.
阁下，
Man,
抱歉，我不知道该说些什
it's
么
okay. We'll
才能缓解紧张的气氛。
calm your nerves when it's your turn.
对了，比方说，只要这场试炼平安结束，烛火之旅就没有什么好怕的了。
Damn, Blood learned something from at the end of last patch asking Chibi why they say see you tomorrow. you know it's not gonna be smooth sailing.
好像有点奇怪。别担心，不会花太多时间的。放心
Sure.
你一定能活着回来。
I sure hope so.
对不起，气氛似乎变得更沉重了。总之，祝你一切顺利。
That's so awkward, lovably awkward.
第一次带你进入创世窝心的光景还历历在目。那时我无论如何也想不到，一位天外来客会肩负起翁法
Yeah,
罗斯的
that time he nearly murdered
不
us.
必有负担。和纷争的试炼
I think you might be remembering that a bit too fondly.
一旦形势有变，
You were
他们会介
freaking.
入试炼。
Okay, I guess you were technically not thinking of murdering us, but like, it sure seemed like you were just ready to murder us. But sure, yes.
科法勒祝福你，
Thank you.
英雄。
Right, and Mighty isn't around anymore because Blood is at Capsule Kemnos.
小辉，还有迷迷，谢谢你们，两位
Yeah.
的决心无需质疑，赞美纯粹的无私和勇气。愿科法勒照亮你们的前路。准备接
Thank you.
过欧洛尼斯的神职吧，开拓者。
Alright. What is this gonna be?
欧洛尼斯的神位已经空缺多日，我们能感受到失恋的峡间正在关闭，他的灵魂残存无多，必须在其彻底
Oh,
消
so
逝
we're a
前
time limit on
完
this
成
thing.
仪
Oh,
式
great. Yep.
奇迹可慕的第8枚火种，
Right, this will be
曾属于伟大
the
的永
eighth.
夜之
Yup.
尾欧洛尼斯。
Right, so 6 were already there before we came here, and then there was Nicanor, and yeah, I guess Oronox would be the 8th.
而与此交换他的，是我等黄金一推举出的2位英雄，一位正直果敢的旅者，与一只招来奇迹的圣兽，一位咪咪咪咪。
Hold on, let me just.
而与此交换他的，是我等黄金一推举出的2位英雄， 一位正直果敢的旅者，与一只招来奇迹的圣
Okay.
兽。
The original CN. So, Chinese, Mandarin Chinese, I'm pretty sure all the variants of Chinese also has this as a feature. It has a countable modifier, right? So when you say, like, some number of something, you use a certain word to indicate, like, what category of item is it. Wei. Wei is used for, like, people, right? Like, individuals, right? Like, yeah, you're going like how many like individuals of insert like people group here. And 一只 is used for usually animals that are explicitly not people, right? You like if you have a sheep, 一只羊, a cow, 一只牛, a pig, 一只猪. So like yeah, Mem is like no, refer to me as 一位 and not 一只. That's funny.
请上前来，两位。
I like when Mem starts to be sassy with actual words. Alright.
庄严的12泰坦，支撑世界的支柱。
Is Mem actually speaking or?
庄严的12泰坦，支撑世界的支柱。
Nope, Blood is just going me.
我们于此所求神性，以填补世界的裂缝。为肉身灌注黄金之血，为神域甘愿枯竭干涸。
Okay.
我好像没有黄金之血。
说几个字，只是为了让导演听起来
Okay, so
请集中
okay,
精神。
they're like, shush, this is not the time for you to like be like, actually. But yeah.
并献上火种吧。
Alright, let's do it. Alright, submit it again. The second time we've done this, I think. Alright, let the golden blood flow. And come on the furthermost, rightmost constellation. Yup, there we go. Noish.
欧洛尼斯，他的灵魂已经等待许久了。
或许，他也在默默等候后继者的到来。
Alright, well, yep. Wait for my return. My glorious return. Now, are we going to immediately see the
上
stealth
次听到这句
POV?
话，后续发展
First of
可
all,
不怎么顺利呢。
yeah, I guess. I was thinking of all yeah, last time you heard this, it didn't go well, I guess. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, I forgot my second point. Right, I wonder if the POV is actually just gonna follow Stell, or are we gonna switch other characters?
别担心，
Gonna be
阿格莱
interesting.
亚，他可比我有骨气，对吧？
Hopefully, given that we've gotten the blessings of 4 Aeons, hopefully Stell's tougher than Rhinon. If not, I would be concerned. Alright, let's go. Allons-y. And we go.
来自天外的旅者，我们祈祷泰坦能认可你的资质。
Hopefully.
虽然他爱开不合时宜的玩笑，但他的决心。
Okay, yeah, no, everyone's catching on
他一定会
that
成功。
that Cell loves to make jokes at the worst moment possible. Yeah.
在他离开的这段时间，阿格莱亚，我
Oh.
想和你谈谈。
She doesn't seem particularly amused. Also, I never even realized that there's a little golden. I don't know what you call it. Are those
说吧
eyeliners?
我在听。
Are we gonna? Okay, I think we're gonna follow Cell. All right. Can we get a translator, please? Oh. I can't. If you want to know why I'm laughing, instead of like, you know, Mem always just doesn't speak the words. Yeah, now Mem's actually speaking words, but Mem is, instead of like slapping like sound effects, Mem is just saying slap, like slap, 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 slap. Like, oh my god, Mem. Okay, that's a full sentence. All right, we got our actual first full sentence of the patch from them. Let's freaking go. Didn't took freaking half an hour this time.
怎么样？感觉如何？
Hold up. Wait. Oh, maybe we don't have to wait for 3.4. Hold up.
对，人家也觉得很神奇。喂喂喂，123，喂喂喂，123。
Let's freaking go. Finally. Fully literate. I guess it's not literate. Mem can read. What's a word for like fully comprehensible Mem in 3.2? Oh, this is a dream comes true. Also, she's doing what I do every single time I start a stream. We go like, mic check, 1 2 1 2.
好可爱的声音，一定是因为收集了许多记忆，人家的成长远超预期。
Yeah.
而且，听，泰坦的话语也变得更清晰
Are you
了。
telling? Okay. Do we not need a translator anymore?
母亲，母亲，
Okay, who is this mother you're looking for?
好痛！我走到尽头了吗？
Man,
的岁月，
is Hoyo gonna try to do emotional damage on me with the freaking Titans now as well?
欧洛尼斯，他好可怜，被黑斗篷抢走了火种，只能在这么狭小的地方孤独等候。
Okay, no, I'm trying to lock in, but first of all, it's hard to lock in at 7 a.m. And also, I just still cannot get over the fact that I am hearing Mem speaking consecutive back-to-back full sentences, just like in 3.2. I thought this was gonna take until like 3.4, man. Mem sounds like Mem does sound adorable, just going like mem, but like. Mem has a cute voice, and it's so nice to hear full sentences from her. Case in point, continuing.
我们会帮他化解痛苦的，对吗？
Yep. Again, whenever Mem opens her mouth, I just don't expect to hear a full, comprehensible sentence come out of it. Oh, I got ping somewhere. Joyous. Okay. Okay, just another server. I don't have to worry about for now. All right.
记忆， 破碎。母亲何处？
Oh?
母亲，
That's what I want to know. Ma'am, you've been asking what the community has been theorizing for 2 patches now. Maybe we'll get a clear answer, but probably not. Okay, good. We pacified her. Okay, so Onyx knows about Fully. Good. Now that's interesting. Now, who is Mother? Well, back to not knowing. But if sure, I'll take that as a yes. If all your freaking things consist of memories, then I think yeah. Also, yeah, who is your mother? Incomprehensible one yet again. Golden Mist. A majestic voice pierces through the golden mist, reaching the unseen mountain walls in the distance, reflecting and returning to your ears as an echo. Within the echo, you seemingly could make out the cry of a baby. Ah.
欧洛尼斯，请听我说，你很累了，对吗？漫长的岁月里，你一直在守护翁法罗斯的命运。人们从记忆中汲取力量，每一丝涟漪都落在你的肩上。
Mem, not only being fully comprehensible, but also
不必再独自承受这些啦。
being comforting and serious and just absolute W. I am in shock. I am. Mem has just gone up a tier for me. Holy. No, the Mem is great. I love Mem right now. I hope Mem gets to keep all of this. All of these words when we exit the trial. Yeah. Oh. Yes, that we do. Mem is taking it all in. Oh. What is it? Yeah, Mem asking the important questions. Damn. That's you can't just roast Stella like that. Just, oh, you don't have a future. What the fuck, man? That's rude. Also, I will kindly let you know that somewhere in the universe, Elios has written probably about 100 pages of script right now, detailing my exact future. So, I do have a future. Thank you very much.
天界旅者，你本该消散。
Huh?
天赋的凝视，稳固你的形体。
What?
因你于穿过天界的一刻，便已将。
Okay, this is not the plot twist I expected. So are you saying when we landed, like, we don't have that home, but Stell basically died?
你如今仅是一簇独立行走的。
Oh, so you're telling me Stell has long been dead?
什么？这怎么可能？
Yeah. Also, freaking Genshin choices, freaking.
霞间在崩塌，岁月的权柄必须
Okay,
有
then what about Mem? Mem is not dead, right? Right? Right?
失去支柱，时间的法则将会崩塌。翁法罗斯，永恒的无序将会岁月从不妥协。
I mean, true, time just goes 1 second per second.
从不原谅，从不选择仁慈。泰坦，
Okay,
母亲，
I'll be honest, the situation feels a little bit cooked right now, which I guess is the intended, thing you're supposed to feel, right? Because, like, at the beginning of a quest, you should feel that things are cooked.
拘束着世上
Ooh, the mist is closing in.
在。
欧洛尼斯的神性在消散，试炼要结束了。
记忆行者，我的力量寄托于
Okay.
世界的命运。你若要拯救，便去找回
Your future has been stolen.
夺走的未来吧。
By whom? Aquila?
即便那意味着
Or Sanatos?
你要骗过死亡，你要挑战那
Okay, so Oronex is telling us right now
灰暗之手。
to find freaking Sanatos. So we're probably just gonna go find Kao before the passing hour of 15 entry hours. Before the passing of 15 entry hours, go forth and reclaim your future. So if we don't, okay, so this is a true trial of time. Okay, so in 15 hours we have to freaking cheat death from Thanatos in 15 hours. I guess that is quite a trial of time.
你终于醒了。
Hey you, you're finally awake.
长话短说，你成功了。欧洛尼斯托付了他的神权，现在的你，已经和翁法罗斯的半神无异。只是
Yeah?
试炼中发生的事，秘密都告诉我。
Yeah.
他还要和其他人解释。
Okay, so yeah.
房间休息。
First of all, Dan, are you still alive?
有件事，我一直没和你提起。
Oh?
降落到翁法罗斯时，我们的车厢
Yes.
被米卡多利的长矛贯穿了。还记得当时的情景吗？ 在重圆的
I don't
废墟
remember
我是
word
战
for
士
word because it's been 3 months, but
车厢被击中后，你失去了意识。我把你抬出来后也昏过去了。幸好有车厢保护，否则我们都
did
要付出罪
we was there details that were
其实
omitted?
我的转述有些轻描淡写，真实状况要复杂的多。
Okay, let's hear this more complex
当时
version
你
of
遍体鳞
accounts.
伤，几道伤口还在不断往外渗血。我勉强把你扛了出来，用仅剩的一丝力气止住了血，但我也被坍塌的落石砸中，失去了意识。最后一次检查时，你依旧没有恢复呼吸。可当我醒来后，却看见你已经生龙活虎了，我也
Joyous.
就没再提起这事。我不清楚弗离的瞥石是否和这件事有关。按照泰坦的说法，你现在是以记忆的形式
So
存
we were, so like
就像欧罗
I
尼斯
guess
神迹中那些
we're
过去的
kind
事
of like a memory meme, I guess, a memory zone meme. Man, if only Black Swan is here. If only Black Swan was here. Which, yeah, I guess we're now a being that's more akin to Black Swan than the humans. Then what happens to the Stellaron? What happens to the freaking Stellaron?
也许迷迷就是将你维系在现实的毛绳。
Maybe.
我一直以为是他没法离你太远，
No, so
但事实
it's not that Mem is bound to us. We are bound to Mem because without Mem, we freaking dissipate.
我也一度以为星河就是你的维生系统，但现在看
So okay, well I
这一假说不攻自
guess
破。
we can live without the Stellaron. We can die with the Stellaron. Good to
还
know.
不是悲伤的时候，一定有办法救你。欧洛尼斯也提到了找回被夺走的未来，还有欺骗死亡。想想万迪的不死之身，
So
翁法罗斯存在着某种奇迹般的伟力，
um,
甚至能够逆转死亡。
well when I did the Divergent Universe like a few hours ago, you know how okay right now in that first Divergent Universe, if you after each time you complete, you can submit the things to I think the top button in that menu brings you some Titan lore and gives you like a global buff for Divergent Universe. The final one for Thanatos did say something about souls along the bank. Some of them because Thanatos themselves is the ferryman across the river Styx or whatever the river is. And if you don't get on the boat, you turn to you become some immortal lost soul wandering around the bank of the river. So I'm wondering if we just took a dip in the river Styx, whether that would solve things.
关键在于那位去向不明的灰暗之手。
Yeah. Yeah.
你没事吧？
Still alive? For
我
now.
听见你们在谈论塞纳托斯。那句
Right,
话
yeah.
小蝶也很在意。
You're also starting to call her Cass. Or Seldia. Yeah, Castor should also probably take a keen
他离
interest
开
in
无
this
心
thing.
回花园了。我们去找他吧。
Yeah.
塞纳托斯是小蝶一直在找寻的泰坦，无论有没有线索，没人比他更了解死亡。
Fair enough.
就听迷迷的吧。
Alright.
对了，有件事得提前告诉你，你的遭遇，黄金翼全都知情了，
Okay.
因为人家太担心，就全部坦白了。不要讨厌我，好不好？
Listen, Mem, you are talking in full sentences, and you could have maybe not like freaking like screwed everything up, but like you right now, my tolerance for Mem has gone up in like a significant amount because I am just riding the high that Mem is now speaking in full sentences. It seems like she will be continuing to do that for the rest of the story. I am writing that high, and nothing major Mem does can freaking can take that away right now. Yeah. And so yeah, telling the others, yeah, sure, do that. Actually, now I think about it, Mem probably learned how to speak properly because you need that plot point to have her tell everyone what happened while Saul's passed out. So I guess that makes sense.
就听迷迷的吧。
Yeah. Okay. I was definitely quite a bit worried about the situation because, yeah, it would be quite the issue if we actually just freaking die now, wouldn't it? Alright, let's go find Cass. And track sound is down. Alright, we already have... Okay, the stream has already gone on for an hour and a half. We've been questing for about an hour, maybe, give or take. Half an hour-ish more. Honestly, this is a good stopping point, but I kind of do want to continue a bit more. Yeah, after half an hour, I'll probably stop there. And we'll continue this tomorrow. AKA whenever I wake up and I don't have anything else to do.
阁下，我在这里。
Oh? I just connected the dots mentally. We were able to touch Cass because we are already dead. Holy frick, how did I not think about this? How did I not think of it? We were not affected by Cass because... Yeah, we dead. We just a bunch of memories. We were like a physical manifestation of a bunch of memories. So yeah, of course Cass can freaking irradiate us to death with her touch. We're dead. We're already cooked.
请站好，然后慢慢的转过身。
Oh? You want to turn your head, but you glimpse a dash of purple brushing past your face. Okay, we're getting irradiated. Okay. Not doing that. Just yeah. Through vision, your senses grow more acute. You feel the presence of a purple sea. And then...
失礼了。
Aw. Subtle fragrance of an unnamed flower fill your senses. Its sweetness making you forget the need to breathe. I'm gonna be honest. The freaking narrator. We don't need to breathe right now. We really don't. Like, I know that's a way of saying, like, oh, you know, it's casters, you know, calming freaking lethal effect. But, like, we actually don't need to breathe right now. That's the thing. And also, I am right now just yapping to stall while I'm taking a screenshot. Alright, continuing. Continue along. You realize you're still alive. No, to be more precise, your death was not sorrow. Yeah? The coldness of an initial touch dispersed as quickly as it came, and replacing it is a touch of fingertips, and a tremble born of trepidation that originated from a certain lanky arm. Her quivering finger gently brushed against her cheek, causing a faint tickle.
果然，什么也感受不到。
Well, yeah, there it is. We are actually just dead. This is our check to make sure that we are dead.
此前在寿亭，我还
Yeah, okay. It seems like Cass and I connected the dots at the same time.
我还以为是天外旅客的异能，可没想到，竟然是这种原因。
Yeah.
对不起，我应该早点察
It
觉到。
is quite alright. It took me 6 weeks and I still just realized it.
刚才的行为唐突无礼，若有冒犯， 恳请阁
Yeah,
下
of
能
course.
原谅。
Forgiven is like right now, like sure, whatever. I forgive everything because freaking we're dead anyways.
我只是在想，假使你的灵魂真的离开了身躯，自己身为入殓师，或许能追溯他的去向。
Maybe, but
小蝶有什么发现吗？
doesn't seem like
抱
it.
歉，暂时还没有。也许是我高估了自己的能
That's
力，
quite alright.
但阁下能允许我再尝试一次吗？
Sure. I mean, it's, again, it's not like we are going to die anyways. We are already cooked. Who would pick that? I'm gonna check what happens if I click that, but no harm in
从未
trying
这样
again.
触碰过生者，有失礼节之处。
No,
还望
it's
阁下
quite
体
alright.
谅。
It's friggin'. Hey, this is. I'm pretty sure this is the same picture, so I don't need to screenshot it twice. I don't need to screenshot it twice. Yeah, it's the same picture. Casperus once again places her palm on your face. Her shivers calm somewhat this time. See, who would say no to this? Definitely seems a bit. Her expression seems a bit more somber and sad than the first time she did it, though.
我
Oh,
似乎捕捉到了什么。阁下被剥离的灵魂，正在某处徘徊，找寻不到出路。但那也许并非坏事。彷徨意味着时间。在塞纳
Yes,
托
we
斯
still
的
have
无知掠
time.
走一切前，
precisely
我们还有机
15
会
hours
将
of
它寻
time.
回。
So,
线索，请再多一点吧。
yeah.
请再……联系断了，凭我的力量，
Rip.
还无法追溯。
We need area with better signals.
是我有些心急了，请别担心，阁下。尽管目前还缺乏线索，但我会努力寻找塞纳托斯的下落，带回他的火种。
Okay, if you think about it, right? Okay, I guess Stella had a life before this, but like, as far as Stella is aware, she can remember her life for like what, like 2 years, if even that, and then she's dead. Like, yeah, no, and definitely a life that lost too soon.
知道自己说话欠缺自信，但这个承诺，希望阁下能记在心上。在我将其兑现前，请一定要
Yeah.
坚持住。
Will do.
法罗斯，需要你。阿格莱亚大人和白垩阁下正在尉迟议事，他们也很担心。如果可以，请去报个平安吧。虽然我也不知道现状。
Well, I would say in terms of health-wise, right? Being dead is actually like just about as bad as it can be. So, yeah, I wouldn't say we're well. I mean, we are functional, abnormally functional for the state of being dead, but functional.
以及这本斯提克西亚预言，请收下吧。
All right,
人在阅读时可以集中精神，放松身
thank
心。
you, but
希望这能
I'm
帮助
gonna
阁下
be honest.
度过最艰难的时光。
I don't like the fact that every time these fables has been passed down, their previous owner seems to die. Yeah, right. The what is the poets or whatever, like yeah, or the bards, right? Yeah, gave it to Trian, but then eventually the bards died, leaving Trian, and then Trian gave us a Cass, and then Trian died, and now Cass is giving us to us. I don't like where this is going, I'm gonna be honest with you. Styxia Fables 1.
阿
Yo.
格莱亚大人和白垩阁下正在尉迟议事，他们也很担心。如果可以，请去报个平安吧。虽然我也不知道现状。 能否称作平安？
Alright, well, hey, Trian, bud, if things go poorly, I'll be joining you at the end of the West Wind, where the flowers bloom in spring. Oh, that's a nice little bit of foreshadowing, isn't it? You also you can use you can blend power of Onyx where you want. Yeah, it's a shame they couldn't. To bring a soul that crossed the Nether realm back to the world living is too difficult. That's a bit of foreshadowing, I see. Oh boy. All right, let's go find a Glen and find on. Yo, what's up, guys? I can talk to you.
搭档，风景说过你会醒来的，你感觉还好吗？昏光庭院的医术很神奇吧
I mean, sure.
你们完成了岁月的试炼，我必须承认。
Yeah, again, I'm gonna be honest, this is not the direction I thought the quest was gonna go. I'm gonna be honest, I thought we were gonna fix Onyx, we're gonna fail it. Like, I thought there was a solid chance that we do somehow die in Onyx's trial. And if I felt like we were definitely gonna fail it, and that the whole Onyx's trial would be a like, say for a later plot point for completion, right? No, they just said no, you complete it right away, but hey, you've always been dead, and that's just a plot twist I did not see coming at all.
但我没能料到，奥赫玛居然同时出现了2位欺瞒死亡之人。
Huh. Right, I guess we could try to talk to an ex-Agorist.
我们刚才就在聊这事。该死，万迪在奥赫玛待了那么久，怎么就没人研究过他的不死之身？
Hey.
留下一点成果。
I didn't watch that's the trailer, but I'm pretty sure in the trailer where they like the Keeping Up with Sorrow, the Starro version of Collective Miscellanies on Mighty, Finon, several times we were like, oh yeah, no, yeah, right, yeah, his body's tough like that. I tested it myself. Brother, you're the one that went out on the freaking IPC show and said all that. What do you mean you haven't done research on it? Anyways, continuing along.
你的想法早就有人尝试过。
Oh, okay, other has
如果有
tried.
效，塞纳托斯就不会全无因。
Also, yeah, true.
但还未到放弃的时候。至少，此刻我还能想到一线希望。塞菲尔。
Oh.
假如这世上还有人可能掌握了死亡的去向，
First of all, several things to say about this. Let's go. We finally see Cypher. First of all, she looks cool, and she's quantum. And if you know anything about me, quantum supremacy. I will leave it at that. But yeah, no, she looks cool and fun. And second of all, also from doing the Divergent, I am so happy that I did the Divergent universe to finish up all of the Titans like Chronicles things for the 6 Titans that's available right now, because once again on the third part of Sanato's thing, it was said that only Zagreus and his shticks can access the Netherworld freely. Besides, Sanatos themselves. So I'm wondering, as the demigod that inherited Zagreus's abilities, can Cypher also come and go as she please in the Netherrealm? This seems like Aglaia? Good thinking. For once, I am in full agreement with Aglaia. Good job.
我会设法让他返回奥赫玛。
How did I not think about
但也
this?
请做好希望落空的准备。请你理解，在翁法罗斯的历史上，没有人能逃离死亡的掌心。于时光的尽头，塞纳托斯静候着每一个人。
Thanks for your help, but that is not
这是分内之事。
comforting.
退一万步讲，我们也需要你支撑起岁月的神位。
Fair enough.
在那之前，就请好好。
怎么了，阿格莱雅？
恶兆总是成双，一股股微小的气流，
How?
终究要运织成撕裂天幕的风暴。阿纳克萨格拉斯，他开始和元老院接触了。
Joy. Yep, he made Deal's opposition. Let's go.
我衷心希望你对他的判断是
This
正确
is
的，白鹅。
祸不成双，祸不。Nope. 你刚才祸不单行，不。祸不单行，福不成双。I think that's how the saying goes. Basically, misfortune never comes alone, and good fortune never comes in pairs. Chinese saying.
否则，我与巫师1000年来的努力，也许将因那位大表演家付之一炬。
Someone doesn't really like. someone's a bit. Oh, switching to an Axis POV. Not long ago. Oh, cutscene. For the sake of, because Anaxa is a cool character, so I'm taking screenshots of both Cass and Anaxa throughout this entire quest.
又回到这里了。我记得这场梦，此间弥漫着丝绸般的冷雾。
Oh, is this the kind of land of the dead?
喂，请问这是什么地方？位于翁法罗斯何处？
旅人口中喃喃着我无法通晓的语言，又或许他只是心不在焉，对我的提问置若罔闻。
告诉我，是哪位泰坦在统治此地？我该如何找到他？
灰暗之手，
灰暗之手，塞纳托斯。
Okay, so we have another way to another person who kind of knows the place, so that's good.
莫非
Wait, is Anaxagoras going to run into Stell's like soul trapped here?
并非
Oh?
冥界。
那这是哪里？冥界的外围，冥河。你们正顺流而下，向冥界去吗？
冥界自虚无有，
Huh.
泰坦拒绝你我听啊！
什么？
旅人提起枯槁的手指，随后便缄口。我循着指尖望去，侧耳倾听，巨大的阴影自那方捎来阵阵潮汐、潮水声。我听到了，在潮汐深处，乌有之界的门关之后，有一道声音将要向我述说。
人子啊，如今这样急于加入死者的行列吗？
Okay, but got woke up by seriously like, yo, human, I did not save your life just so that I can dream of death.
哦，醒了，欢迎回到凡间。
Yeah, seriously like, it's like you are under my domain right now. Don't you go scurry off to freaking Xanatos's turf.
如之意识消散的比无预想中快了些许。看来，泰坦的火种终究无法为凡胎相容呢。
我的意识还能在人间停留多久？
一无所见，至多能
Oh.
见过经济第15个
Isn't
无
that
法
a
时
fine coincidence?
15个日夜。
Wait. Oh. Oh, I'm stupid. Entry hours doesn't mean hours. It says dawns, so it means you can see you can survive 15 more days. I am stupid. Okay, yeah, no, we're not on the side of the time schedule, a time crunch that I thought we were. No, 15 days, 15 days. Still not a lot, but half a month, but like, that's better than 15 hours.
怎么，事到如今，终于留恋起尘世来了？
恰恰相反，就解谜一道题而言，15个日夜未免有些太长了。
Okay.
别傻笑了，走吧，元老院的使者差不多该到了。
吾再多嘴问一句，汝当真要背叛阿格莱雅的旨意不成？
我从未对他忠诚过。
Okay, that's as Final said, or yeah.
汝那位白发的门生呢？如此妄为，就不怕陷其于不义？
盲信总是要付出代价，这也是留给白垩的一课。
汝真是位严师呢。
当然，我向来如此。
Huh. Well, I think this is a rather convenient place to call it. I guess I can just get the team set up for whatever I next continue this. I think just running this is probably fine. I think Link Shot works here, yeah. I think this works. Probably. Freaking shotgun. what does this technique do?
魔术技巧。
Dang, what just really like freaking I don't even know how to describe that. Oh? Huh. That's Oronix. Destiny is undefined, ever-changing, yet it clings to you. Okay. Blessing received. Okay. Where are we supposed to be going? Okay, we're going to the courtyard there. Alright, well, I think that, yep, that is a nice 2-hour stream to end off tonight's stream. Well, I say tonight, I already see the sun by my feet. The sun has arisen. Yes, it has. Over the past hour. Hour and a half. And it's now fully daytime. Oh boy, I should definitely sleep soon. But yeah, no, I think I probably did about 20 minutes of, so 20 minutes of gearing, and yapping, and then about an hour and a half of questing. I think, yeah, we'll leave it here for now, and then we'll come back here tomorrow, for part 2. So, look forward to that if you want to make sure you again, a bit of a cliche, but yeah, but really, if you are interested in this stuff and want to see me do the rest, subscribe and turn the notification on, I guess. But yeah, no, it's so far the story has been very interesting. It has definitely how's the way to phrase this? It has definitely subverted my expectations, which is what I love about these quests. And yeah, it's subverted in such an interesting way. It's because now I have some clue of where this like the immediate clues, trail of clues we can follow to lead us further down the plot progression. But past the immediate steps, I have no clue what's gonna happen. Right? Like I know that, you know, Cypher and Anaxagoras are the 2 links we have to Thanatos that we can like realistically track down. So we'll use one of them and then find wherever Thanatos is with Cass. And eventually we're gonna figure out something. But, like, you know, of course there's like bits and bobs and kind of pieces here and there amongst the trailers and all of the foreshadowing of like, oh, what might roughly happen, but no, I don't really have too much of an idea on how exactly this is going to go, which makes the quest more interesting. And I can't wait for tomorrow when I continue this and figure out what's going to happen. And I feel like, yeah, the story is definitely gonna in Star Wars they love to do this thing where, because unlike Genshin, right, when an arc quest drops, it drops usually, unless it's a finale, in 2 acts, and each act has its own usually pretty like clear storyline. And because Star Wars does this asynchronous storytelling, right, it kind of there's kind of, I find that every patch you like to put like 3 separate arcs, mini arcs, into the big quest. And last patch it was very noticeable was Anaxagoras over in the Grove, and then it was Midamos in Castrum Quebnos, and then it was Tribios in Yanissopolis, right? And I think this time we got a nice prologue with Stell in the Onyx's trial, and now we get Anaxagoras and the whole Council of Elders. Let me just see. Item buff. When did we get this item buff? What? And here we have the global passive. Okay, I don't know, man. Where does the speed come from? I am so confused. Okay, that aside, yeah, no, as I was saying, I see that, yeah, this next part is definitely going to be Anaxagoras and whatever gambit he's doing with the Council of Elders. That's going to be the next mini arc, and then it's going to probably go back to Stella Cass and that whole deal. And yeah, I'm excited to see how either of the arcs turn out. It's going to be exciting, and we'll find out together tomorrow night. In probably roughly around 18 to 20 hours time from when exactly I'm speaking right here at 7:30 a.m. Pacific. Haven't decided on when I'm going to stream next yet, but I will definitely try to stream at some point earlier than when I streamed tonight. So yeah, look forward to that. And yeah, no, I will be looking forward to, yeah, continuing this story onwards. It's going to be very exciting. I think I already said those words just in different like phrasing already. So I just realized, is that, I didn't realize that Valley freaking drips golden blood down from their hands. But yeah, no, it's oh, the movement speed is from Oronex. I'm stupid. I can tell it's getting late. But yeah, no, with all that, excited to see y'all next time, and take care. Bye.